pleasure for us to be here today. My name is Jeremy Barnes. I am the Director of US Public Relations for Mazda North American Operations based out in Southern California. It's really a pleasure for us to be here today, to have an opportunity to talk to you a little bit about Mazda, about who we are, and more importantly, a little bit about the vehicle that's right behind me, the 2012 Mazda 3. I'm only going to make you listen to me for just a minute or two, and then I'm going to hand you over to someone who's far more interesting, far brighter, and far more amusing than me, Dave Coleman from our R&D Center out in California. Very briefly, a little bit about Mazda. Coming off of a really terrific month in September for us across all of North America, sales up nearly 40%. Much of that on the heels of two very important vehicles for us, the CX-7 and CX-9 crossover sport utility vehicles that you see back there. CX-7 up 70%, CX-9 up 19%. Came off its best month since that we started selling that vehicle, which is particularly impressive for a vehicle going on nearly 5 years old now. Let's talk a little bit about the environment, because that's really what we're here to talk about during this press conference. Very briefly, some of you may remember, back in 2008, Mazda said that we were going to embark upon a new program to improve our global fuel economy by 30% by 2015. The way we're going to do that is a series of building blocks, something that we called SkyActiv technology. SkyActiv technology is a suite of technologies, all new super efficient gasoline and diesel engines. Yes, diesel, we will be bringing diesel to North America. All new super efficient manual and automatic transmissions, lightweight chassis, super aerodynamic bodies, reduced rolling resistance, very advanced suspension systems. The most important thing for a vehicle to be a Mazda, of course, is it has to be fun to drive. You've all heard us call it Zoom Zoom, of course. And that is key to who we are as a brand. That's what differentiates us. And I think that's what you'll find when you all have an opportunity to drive this new 2012 Mazda 3, is it is an incredibly efficient vehicle in four-door sedan trim, 40 miles per gallon on the highway. We've hit that magic 40 mile per gallon number that everyone seems so obsessed with. But most importantly, this is a vehicle that's incredibly fun to drive. It's as efficient as the rest of the vehicles that you'll see around this hall. But the real differentiator, of course, is how it feels when you're behind the wheel. That's what makes a Mazda a Mazda. So, with no further ado, I'm going to step aside. I'm going to ask Dave Coleman to take the stand. Dave's going to walk you through